In the previous episode, I started RTI from Marina East passing by MBS towards Bigo City. Then a detour by Keppel Bay, cut through Labrador Park and early breakfast at West Coast Park. We'd stand the boredom of Jalan Boro, Pioneer Road heading to NTU. Desolated stretch of Lim Chu Kang, scale up Nuchi Road and eventually lunch at Kranji. Alright, let's go back to where we left off. And right now, I need a hype up anthem to get back in the groove.
I heard they checking for me, no one checking on me, so I had to go run up a check. I got the message on me, ain't no flexing on me, my attorney gon' call and collect. Blessings on blessings for me, my successes only made them envious, they got upset. I had to put all their egos in check. I want the money, the pride, respect, and I heard you know so-and-so, you not a threat, cause I really know so-and-so, they like my family, so they go pretend that they cool till they bust at your motherfucking chest. I'm getting good, my flow been like butter, my checking them.
Di ko alam kung nabetchin ba ako or marami lang ako nakain. Walang kagana-gana magpedal. Good thing I caught a glimpse of Woodlands checkpoint in Malaysia, Johor Bahru to be specific.
All of my haters feel one of two ways. Really upset that they show some respect. I can't even think about it. I've been up, so read about it. No beat around it, straight to it, no ring around it. You coming for me, we'll see about it. We'll never see it when I get my feet up. 100 meters where I run the fee up. And go kitching and on a I had to re-up on a reel, so you stay the feeder. And put it back into the bit, cause I don't really need it. I heard they checking for me, no one checking on me, so I had to go run up a check. I got the message on me, ain't no flexing on me, my attorney gon' call and collect. Blessings on blessings for me, my successes only made them envious, they got upset. I had to put all their egos in check. I had to put all their egos in check. You're not entitled to anything.
Take a break to enjoy the seaside breeze at the Woodlands Waterfront before undertaking an hour stretch of direct sun exposure all the way to Sembawang Road.
I get 10 years of this under my belt. Your art isn't art, they don't feel it, and nobody hears it. Initiative stay on the shelf. Your ego done got in the way. It gotta die today. It gotta go. You should be happy I lighten the load. The weight of your arrogance heavy as stone. I make an appearance, they already know that chip on your shoulder gon' crumble and fold. Yeah, it's not a secret that you a bit fearing the shit that I'm on. So you back to the brag and the boast, but I'm in a class of my own. I heard they checking for me, no one checking on me, so I had to go run up a check. I got the message on me, ain't no flexing on me, my attorney gon' call and collect. Blessings on blessings for me, my successes only made them envious, they got upset. I had to put all their egos in check.
Why not at Yishun, a place I'm familiar with? Taga-Sengkang kasi ako dati and dito ako madalas magbike. The last fishing village of Singapore, a great spot for sunset. You have probably seen this in my previous post. If not, then click the link in the upper right corner of your screen. Got super excited and totally forgot that there's no access to the bridge. Just in case you're wondering, this place got hype up a few months back para karawasing nasa New Zealand. I'm not sure about that though. Finally set foot in Punggol, Marina Country Club, Punggol Jetty, Settlement, Coney Island, and of course Lorong Halos Bridge. It seems like I'm having a flashback of the 2 years I have stayed in this area. Just realized that over the course of 5 years, ang dami ko na pala natirahan. From Bidok to Marymount, then Punggol, tapos Sengkang, and lastly Taiseng. Reached Pasuri, Loyang, and Changi Village to mark my first century ride. Deprived with food choices earlier, I rewarded myself with hawking me in a big ass coconut drink. Made the mistake again of being too complacent and waste time hanging around Changi Beach Park. Realizing it's almost 6 PM, made up for the lost time by cruising through the Changi coast. At long last, I have come face to face again with an immortal enemy, TMCR. Yeah, one can say it's better compared to Lim Chu Kang. What's great thing though is yung cycle on the dedicated bike lane or on the parallel pavement. And lastly, it's not that hot anymore. But it's still a brutal 7km stretch of boredom for me. Hope to get out of this segment before the sun sets. The oh so familiar East Coast Park. I love ECP man, it's probably the best park here in Singapore. But having such reputation, it's super crowded surprisingly even on a weekday. At this point, it's getting dark and I didn't bother taking videos anymore. It has been a tiring day to be honest. Just like that, I just cycled straight to my starting point earlier. I'd say everything went well and finally unlocked my first ever Singapore RTI. My RTI took almost 9 hours, literally covering Singapore. Actual elapse time was about 13 hours. These are only numbers as the reward is in the journey itself. There were moments when I almost gave up along the way. The ride brought back memories as I cycled through uphill, downhill, paved, unpaved roads, and not to mention the unpredictable weather. I think that's the best way to describe my 5-year stay here in Singapore. While I didn't manage to fulfill some of the goals I had in mind, I got more than I bargained for. Anything is possible if you have the right mindset. If you're planning to do RTI as well, here are some things that will help you along the way. Plan your route. It may seem easy to navigate Singapore roads if primarily looking at the map. But once you're on the road, it's a different ballgame. Regardless if you do clockwise or counterclockwise, you'll pass by them anyway. In my case, I'm not familiar in the western part of Singapore, kaya yun ako sila puntahan. Easily in my list of challenging segments are Jalan Boro, Pioneer Road, Lim Chu Kang, New Chu Road, and TMCR. You will never know what will happen, so better prepare for the worst. Pack up an emergency kit, poncho just in case it rains, portable air pump and repair kits, enough water and food, sunblock, cash, and kung may insurance, why not? In this day and age wherein everything needs a validation, bring whatever you have, GoPro, Insta360, or even just a phone to document the achievement. Huwag lang siguro kalimutan yung power bank. Last but not the least, ride safe. Don't force yourself if you're not ready. Just in case you have questions, feel free to drop by the comment section. I'll try to answer them based on my experience. That's it for now. See you in the next adventure somewhere in the north.